Hello everyone, my name is Sheree and I'm here today to do my July book haul. I have a few, well more than a few books here to show you guys. I pretty much purchased all these books in the month of June. I don't think I've purchased any book this month so far, but it is July, so I'm calling it my July book haul. The first books I'll show you are actually from Book Outlet, and the first one I've already read. It is One Crazy Summer by Rita Williams Garcia. It is the story of three sisters who go to Oakland, California to see the mother that abandoned them, set in 1968. And I will talk more about this book in my July wrap-up. The next book I got from Book Outlet is The Rosie Project by Graham Simsian. I've heard many good things about this book. It is an adult romantic comedy, I want to say. I've always seen it at the bookstore and I've always picked it up every time I've seen it, so I was glad I found it on Book Outlet. After that, I got Burial Rites by Hannah Kent. I don't know too much about this book. I know it's about this girl who's going to be executed and then she goes to live on some isolated farm, but I am really interested in this book. And the last book I got at Book Outlet is The Magician King by Lev Grossman, the second book in the Magicians trilogy. I read The Magicians in June and I loved it, so I wanted to continue the series, and I was really happy I saw this hardcover on Book Outlet. The next three books are books that you've seen on my channel a few times. The first is Schaefer by Daniel Jose Older. I'm actually currently reading this. By the time you see this, I should be finished with it. I'm liking what I'm reading so far, and I will let you guys know what I think later. After that, I have Uprooted by Naomi Novik. I have finished this book. I loved it, and I will let you guys know what I thought about it later. And also, I have The Book of Speculation by Erica Swyler. I haven't gotten to this book yet, but as I said in my July TBR, I do plan on reading it this month. The rest of the books I have here are from Half Price Books, some from the store, and the others are from this huge sale they had where every book was $2 or less. The first one I got from the store is The Art of Fielding by Chad Harbach. I'm really excited to get to this book sometime this summer, probably next month. The story centers around a baseball team at a small college, and it is baseball season, so I figured this would be a great time to read it. After that, I got Night Film by Marsha Pessel. I actually own this book in paperback, but I saw it in hardcover and I couldn't resist because I really think the hardcover is beautiful. And the story's adult thriller. It has to do with this director who has a cult following and this journalist who kind of ruined his career by trying to go after that director, and also the director's daughter who may or may not have committed suicide. I'm definitely going to read this book sometime this fall. The next three books I got are by the same author. The first one is Engagements by J. Courtney Sullivan. This pretty much centers around the slogan, "A diamond is forever." It follows different couples and how that slogan affects them. I also got Maine by J. Courtney Sullivan, and I believe this follows sisters or a family in Maine. And the next book by her is Commencement. This is her debut novel, and it follows the lives of these girls, I believe, at college and after college. As you can see with the stickers that were on those books, I've begun the part of the book haul where I got the books from the huge sale. And the next one I got is Atonement by Ian McEwan. I probably should know what this book is about, but I don't. And I probably could read the flap right now and then let you guys know what this book is about, but I didn't do that. So I just know that I've heard about this book. I believe this book is a movie, and now I own it, so now I need to read it to figure out what this book is about. I also got Snow Falling on Cedar by David Gutterson. I believe the story of a Japanese American and how he's being treated after World War II. It's based in 1954. I know this is a movie because I know the title. So the next book I got is Super Sad True Love Story by Gary Steingart. All I know is this story has something to do with illiteracy in America, and I believe it follows the life of a janitor. Maybe he falls in love with someone. I remember seeing this book years ago and wanting to pick it up. I just never did, and I forgot all about it, and I was so happy I saw it at the book sale. After that, I picked up The 13th Tale by Diane Setterfield. I believe the story of an author telling her life story to someone else so that person can write her biography or just help her write her memoirs or something like that. But I saw it and I thought it was interesting. I know I've heard it before, but I forgot. Again, I forgot all about it, so glad it was there. Next, I got The Corrections by Jonathan Franzen. I've never read a Jonathan Franzen book, so when I saw this, I had to pick it up so that at some point I can read it and see what all the fuss is about Jonathan Franklin. Now, the next round of books are also books that I got at the book sale, but they are also books I cannot believe I have not read yet. The first one is The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger. I've seen the movie. I thought it was okay. I thought it was pretty good. I've heard the book is better than the movie, which I believe because most of the time the books are better than the movie. So I really want to read this love story. After that is a book I will be reading during the Casual Readathon, which is going on right now, and that is Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen. Another book that I should have read by now, and I haven't. The next one I picked up so many times when I went to the bookstore, but I never bought it. I have no idea why I never bought it. But that is The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. Again, I've seen the movie. Again, I've yet to read the book. This is a theme for me. And last but not least, are books that I finally read the first book of this year. And that is the Twilight Saga, New Moon, Eclipse, and Breaking Dawn by Stephenie Meyer. Yes, it is true. I've had Twilight on my shelf since 2008. I remember I read like half of it and then put it down and started doing something else. I don't know if I picked something else up. I thought the book was interesting then, and I thought it was interesting now. And since I got the rest of the Twilight series, why not also get another Stephenie Meyer book? The Host by Stephenie Meyer. This book is huge. I don't know when I'm going to read it, but I'm happy I got it. So those are all the books in this book haul. Let me know if you've read any of these books. Let me know if you can't believe I haven't read some of these books. But I will talk to you guys later. Bye.